Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Greek coffee. We're going to be making frappé, which is a cold coffee served over ice. And it's something that I've been making for years now. My dad has been the one that has taught me everything. And to this day, he likes to say that he's the best one at making it. So we're going to go over that today. While there's many different Greek coffees out there, we're going to be focusing on Greek frappé, which is a light coffee served over ice, and today I'm going to be showing you the steps and process on how to make yours. Here I have laid out everything that we're going to need to make our Greek frappé. What you have here is some Greek coffee. Now this could be really any coffee you have laying around in your kitchen. It could be decaf, it could be black coffee. It doesn't really matter. We have some sugar. We have a spoon in case we need to mix everything together at the end. We have some milk. Now this is 1% low-fat milk, but you can really use anything that you'd like. It doesn't really matter again. We have some cold water. You do want to make sure that it's cold. And finally, we have our little mixer. This is going to help mix all of our ingredients together and make the coffee into a foamy substance, which is going to help with the overall process. At the end, we also have some ice, which is going to complete the drink. Now, what you want to do first is grab your cup. Usually what I want to do is have a cup that I'll put the final drink in, but also have a cup that will help me mix together everything, create the drink, and then pour it into the glass that I'm going to drink it in. What you want to do first is grab your coffee, put just enough to cover the bottom of your cup. You don't want to put too much, you don't want to put too little. If you like yours stronger, you can put a little bit too much, just shaking it around so everything goes on the bottom. You then want to put sugar. Now, I do like my coffee sweet regardless of what kind of coffee it is. So I'm going to put a little bit extra. But the idea here is to just have both coffee and sugar mix in together. Now, one of the essential parts of this is to put water, just enough to cover both the coffee and the sugar that you have in there. So you don't want to put too much to the point that it overfills, and you don't want to put too little. The idea here is to have the water cover both the sugar and the coffee that you initially put in the cup. The next step is we want to put it in our little mixer. Now, given the fact that I am Greek, I do have this laying around, but a lot of people won't. So what you can do is actually just whisk it with a spoon, freehand it, and you just want to mix it enough to the point where sugar, water, and coffee become that foamy substance that we want at the end. So I'm just going to turn this on. Alright, so now that our coffee is mixed, you can see that it's become sort of like a very light foamy mixture. Now the next step is to add the milk. You want to put a good portion of milk. After you add the milk, you just want to take your spoon and mix it all together. After we mix it with our spoon, you can go ahead and put everything in the cup while you'll be drinking the coffee. Finally, what I want to do is put a couple of ice cubes in there because traditionally frappe is served over ice. So you just want to put about 2 ice cubes, make sure it doesn't overfill. Once you're done putting the ice, your drink is complete, and now you have your Greek frappe. Now, most Greek people do use straws to drink and enjoy these, but we are trying to save the planet. So what you can do is just simply enjoy it. All right, everyone. So after you completed those steps, your final product should look something like this. I think it did a pretty good job with mine. Hopefully yours turned out just as good as mine. I hope the steps were easy enough to follow, and thank you for listening in. Some good frappe.